And start.
Okay, my name is Masava Erisa. I teach mathematics and computer studies. I graduated from the Islamic University in Uganda, and I'm currently working with the Holistic e-learning platform. I'm teaching mathematics at the Holistic School. I am also the class teacher, senior one, in the Holistic School. I happen to be also the assistant head of department mathematics at the Holistic School still. And I wanted to share with you a simple story of my journey of how I joined the Holistic School. In April, I happened to have interacted with the online students, and this was basically the seminars that the Holistic School could host, but basically they had not started lessons. So when I was in those seminars, they happened to have taken us to WhatsApp groups of teachers who always attend those seminars, and during the WhatsApp groups, one time Ronald Dung puts up an advert requesting teachers to apply and start the online teaching. I was chanced to have gone through that application, and I was appointed, and we started our serious lessons in July. During the July session, we did a lot of work, including development of online content. E-content is different from a normal book where you write, and e-content has a lot of activities. We were mentored for 4 weeks, and thereafter we came up with very good e-content that was uploaded on the Holistic e-learning platform website. And while we were there, we happened to have started serious work in getting engaged with lessons here and there, and the Holistic School comes up with many activities just like any other school could do. During those activities were to onboard more schools that were struggling. They didn't have, they had not started the online lessons, and one of it was Mbale Secondary School. So I was posted at Mbale Secondary School to help the school start the online lessons. And while at Mbale Secondary School, I got a lot of experience. I was very excited to work with teachers, and I worked with the head teacher directly because he could give me calls here and there, and that was very exciting for me. From down then to a big school, Mbale Secondary School, I really loved that experience. And we've worked with Mbale Secondary School from teaching teachers how to start Zoom and how to download it, to up to now they're in class and they're teaching. As of last week, the average class could have 115 students, and when you look at the turn up of the response from the parents, you receive calls here and there. It means it is causing a lot of impact in Mbale Secondary School. The other activity was we had to plan for a farm camp at the Holistic e-learning platform, and this farm camp is making headlines. During this farm camp, it was spiced with the October My Garden Challenge. I happened to have chaired that challenge where students could bring in videos in preparations for the farm camp. I got a lot of experience from that challenge. Parents could call me, they could give me they could give me appointments to schedule, and we talk to the children at home. We mentored them on how to shoot very good videos, and as we talk now, we received 189 videos during the My Garden Challenge, and basically the students were talking about simple gardens at home. We wanted to do this such that we teach the students from what is known to what is not known to them. For example, when you realize that the students are talking so much about cabbages, when you go to class and you realize there are some students who are talking cabbages, how do you relate the topic that you're teaching to cabbages? Because that is what is known to them in that class, and you'll be giving audience to that particular student who is dealing with cabbages. Case in study, I was teaching senior 2 class mathematics, And when I looked through my videos, I realized that majority were giving us videos on maize. I planned my lesson on enlargement and similarities, and while I was teaching similarities, I told them that this maize is planted in lines, and those are similar lines to help you in spacing. And I had a lot of audience because the senior 2 class was actually talking about maize. So we will go with that video, show them. Thereafter, you generate the concept from there. It didn't stop there. We had to come to Gayaza High School for planning of the farm camp, and it was 2 days. I'd never been to Kampala. I was very excited. I had to meet very wonderful people, from the head teacher to whichever teacher at Gayaza High School. It was very wonderful to me. And when we went back, I worked so hard to see that I still come back to Gayaza for the final farm camp. I was during the farm camp meetings, I happened to have been appointed to chair a committee of lesson development, and we worked with Sister Mary Judith to see that lessons are taught during the farm camp. And that committee gave me another very big experience. And when we came for the farm camp, a lot of activities took place, and I happened to have been appointed still to be the MC of that farm camp. I still loved that experience. I worked so hard, and finally the farm camp had to come to its end on Friday, and it was very exciting to me. I don't regret joining the holistic learning platform. I am very happy that Mr. Dung had to consider me, and he has always looked upon me, and he has not left me behind. Thank you so much. And unless maybe there is any other thing I need to clarify on.
Yeah, just one thing maybe. Now that the camp has ended, what do you see yourself doing with your students?
Okay, now that the farm camp has ended, one, the My Garden Challenge is still going on, and we didn't get the winner because the students' videos were very many, and in the committee where we sat to judge who takes it, it was resolved that we need to bring in a new tool that is going to help us assess who really won that challenge, and this new tool was called the Alibad. And this Alibad session is going to help the students explore more about what the videos they had sent. And this Alibad session starts every Monday at 6 a.m. in the morning, and we expect these students, the 189 videos we received, because some of them you could realize that maybe they helped them to shoot, but we really now want to go live in their gardens. The 189 videos, the person who is going to win that challenge is going to be this consistent early bird farmer who wakes up in the morning and shows us their gardens, and we shall now base on that to judge. That is going to be the first thing. After the farm camp, we've launched something called the early bird session, and it is going to continue throughout. The second one is that we generated a lot of videos during that session, and those videos are going to be used during lesson presentation. For example, if you're teaching maybe chemistry and you realize that you need to connect your lesson to silage, because it does a lot with respiration, and maybe you can be wanting to explain some concept in biology, you need to just look through those videos and pick a particular one that was played during the farm camp, and you integrate it in your lesson. And we are also going to continue encouraging students to participate in all the agripreneurship sessions that we are going to have going forward. Then lastly, maybe after the farm camp, we are also looking forward to see that the students see what the teachers can do, because after the farm camp, Victoria Seed gave us some seeds to go and start it out, and we are going to start that challenge within teachers, and we are going to encourage our students now that we will be having something to show them. I thank you.
Thank you very much.